It's momentary pleasure to keep your mouth shut and your mind distracted while they keep printing Benjamins for God knows what and God knows who. And in the long run, we will end up paying all of that money back many times over with inflation. Hello everyone, Faraway Prepper here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about a really concerning article that I read. But first, I want to say thank you for the outpouring of love, prayers, and support that I got from all of you after I made that last video. It hasn't been easy these last few days after losing my mom, but your thoughtful comments helped me feel a lot better. So thank you for that. You are amazing people, and this is indeed an amazing community. And I thank you for being part of it. Now, today I want to talk about an article that I read a few days ago, and it's really bad news. You'll find the link to that article in the description section down below. The title of the article says, half of US companies gearing up for layoffs. And if half of the companies in the entire country really do eliminate jobs over the next year, what will our economy look like afterwards? All over America, companies are anticipating that a major economic downturn is coming in 2023. And a lot of them are already planning to shed workers in order to cut down expenses. Of course, this sounds so much like what we went through back in 2008 and 2009. Millions of Americans lost their jobs during the Great Recession, and it was a very dark time in our history. So, are we right on the verge of seeing a repeat? Let's hope that's not the case. Unfortunately, a brand new survey that was just released has discovered that 51% of all US companies plan to eliminate jobs within the next 12 months. I knew that things were bad, but I didn't think that half of the companies in the entire nation were already looking to cut workers. It's going to get really bad out there. If you have a good job right now, try to do whatever you can to hold on to it. Sadly, some of the biggest names in the corporate world have already started to lay off workers. For example, Ford Motor just announced that it will be laying off roughly 3,000 white-collar and contract employees. Other big names that have announced layoffs in recent weeks include, I believe I read a long list, but I remember seeing Best Buy, HBO Max, Shopify, Remax, Walmart, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, Netflix, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Unfortunately, this is just the tip of the iceberg. As this new economic downturn deepens, countless more Americans will lose their jobs. And as that happens, all of a sudden, there will be vast numbers of people that can't pay their mortgages or make their rent payments. And that will make our new housing crash even worse. We are now very clearly past the peak of the housing bubble, and the decline is going to be really painful. Speaking of declines, the Dow Jones was down another 643 points on Monday. I think that a lot of people want to get out of the market before the summer ends. Needless to say, there are many out there that are anticipating that the last few months of this year will not be very kind to the financial markets. Only time will tell, I suppose. But what we do know is that the US economy is really starting to implode, and the stage is being set for a historic economic meltdown. At this point, everyone should be able to see that really hard times are on the horizon. Those that are sensible will do what they can to get prepared in advance for what's coming. And I don't know if you're aware, but on top of all this, more states are preparing to send more stimulus checks. Yes, you heard that right. I mean, I'm not an economist, but you don't have to be one to see that all of this massive printing of money will only generate problems down the road. And whatever money they're sending, that's not life-changing money. You know what I mean? It's momentary pleasure to keep your mouth shut and your mind distracted while they keep printing Benjamins for God knows what and God knows who. And in the long run, we will end up paying all of that money back many times over with inflation. And most people receiving those checks don't realize that. Your property taxes will go up, your car oil change will go up, your grocery bill will go up, your medications, your rent, just to mention a few. But I can guarantee you this, there's one thing that won't go up, and that is your income. That will stay the same, and that's if you're lucky enough to keep your job. And I can guarantee you one more thing. There's actually a few things that will go down, but you won't be happy about it because it will be your quality of life, your morale, your hopes for your kids' future. Your savings will go down, as well as the time you will spend with your family, because you will have to go out there and get a second job, a third job, so you can provide to your family the same lifestyle that just not long ago you were able to provide to them with just one job. So they're not doing us a favor by printing money like never before out of thin air. Alright folks, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button, and also if you can, share this video with people you care about so they can prepare as well. Because let's not forget, the more people we turn into preppers, the less people will be knocking on our doors when the you-know-what hits the fan. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Faraway Prepper out.